Hi, this is Jeff from blackpoolunlimited.com, and today we're going to look at Google My Business and how you can improve your Google ranking in a few easy steps. So, first up, how do people find you? Well, they find you by typing in a word or a phrase, and it's called a search query. These searches and results are displayed on a result page. This may include websites, local, national, maps, looking for something on a map, a video, an image, maybe doing some shopping and lots more. The more specific the search, the easier it is to find you. More to the point, you may think that people will find you by chance. Well, they won't. They find you by what you actually type into your keyword planner. So keywords or phrases entered indicate that somebody needs what you have to offer now. So they're looking to buy something from you. That's the first thing you need to think about. Let's type into Google a business advisor. Okay. Well, the first thing to notice is it gives me loads and loads and loads and loads of different business advisor things. But it's not really going to help me very much, is it? Now, if I was to put business advisor Blackpool, you find the company that I work for, which is Get Started Blackpool, which is great news, yeah? But you're still not going to find me. To find me, you've got to put and then lo and behold, you will find me. But the only reason you found me is because I've asked Google to give me precisely what I'm looking for. So it's very important that we understand Google gives you what you ask it for. Its mission in life is to give you precisely what you need. So how do we go about finding keywords to enable that elusive customer of yours to find you? Well, the first thing to do is to open a Google account if you haven't already got one. And then open Google AdWords and go to Keyword Planner. So let's have a look at that. So here we are at the Google Ad page. It's completely free of charge. Don't worry about all the bits about money. I'm not asking you to spend money on Google. This is your way to find keywords. So we're going to look at the top, and we're going to look at tools and settings. And we're going to look at planning. And last, we're going to look at Keyword Planner. Okay, so here we are. So let's look at wedding shops as a completely random idea. So let's start by typing something in. So let's try a bridal outlet and let's see what we get. Okay, well, a bridal outlet gets 100 to 1,000 hits. Okay, that's not a lot of hits a month, is it, in the UK? So how could we improve that? So let's put a bridal shop, unless that's what that one does. A bridal shop does 10,000 to 100,000 hits a month. I mean, that's a massive leap from one to the other. Can we improve that? Is there any way we can think of another word that might be even more? Well, what about wedding dresses? Wow. People searching for wedding dresses, 100,000 to 1 million people every month type in the word wedding dress. For obvious reasons, they're probably getting married and they're looking for a wedding dress. Simple change of words, keywords, can make a huge difference. Bridal outlet to bridal shop, a massive difference. And putting wedding dresses in your search string makes an even more pronounced difference. So let's see what happens if I type in bridal outlet in Google. Now, the first thing to note with this screen is I've actually asked for a bridal outlet. I've not said Blackpool and I've not mentioned a name. But what I've done is I've typed that simple phrase into Google. And look what Google's provided me with. A map and 2 examples of bridal outlets. Notice the words bridal outlet, bridal outlet. And the first one's in Blackpool and the second one's in Southport. And it's not listed anybody else in that centre of the page. Page 1, remember? Look, page 1. Okay. Now, the bridal outlet in question, Moment in Time bridal outlet and wedding services, just happens to be down the road from where I am. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at what they've done to get them where that is. So let's have a look. So they've opened a Google My Business account. There's the name. Okay. And this is their information page. So Moments in Time tells you what they do. Bridal shop, different things. Wedding shop, wedding planner, wedding photographer. All these words will be used by Google if somebody types in they're looking for a wedding shop in Blackpool or a wedding cake shop or whatever else. It gives you the address, the areas it covers, its opening hours, gives you the websites, and it tells you what products, etc. that they sell. Now, Google uses this information to populate its web browser. It wants you to find what you're looking for. And Google My Business helps Google to do just that. So what does Google My Business mean? Well, the first thing to note is it must be a local address. It must be local. An example being Blackpool Unlimited, it's where I am. You need a local postcode, FY4 1EW, which is where Blackpool Unlimited is based at the Enterprise Centre in Blackpool. You need, wherever possible, an STD line. 01253 is the Blackpool code. Now, you don't need both. You can have either or. Having both helps. But it's no good putting your mobile number on there, because your mobile number is a non-specific, non-geographic number. When you set up your Google My Business account, it will need to be verified by a computer. A tablet or a mobile just won't work. So that's the first thing to know. Google My Business is local. It's looking for people with local shops, hairdressers, etc., services, plumber, gardener, joiner, whatever, people that live nearby or visiting the area. It's a local person that someone's looking for to provide these services. People can search for these on tablets, mobiles, PCs, whichever they want, and it will give instant results. This allows the consumer to ring your shop because your number will have been provided. It allows you to use the mapping function, how to get to you. It allows you to put down your products or your services so that people can view them online. If they've got money to spend, this allows them to spend it with you. Sticking with Moments in Time in Blackpool, this is what you would see if you went to Google and typed in Moments in Time, bridal outlet and wedding services. It will bring you up a picture of where the site is and also a map. And as with all Google Maps, it allows you to find how to get there on foot, in a car, on a bus, the distance, etc. It's a tool that puts you on page 1, both on maps as well as the Google search engine. So going back to Google My Business and this particular site's page, you can see by clicking on View on Maps, you'll get just what I showed you and all the various things, how to get hold of them, telephone numbers, etc, etc, etc. And you just upload that. You can actually go to here and Moments in Time, and you can put a subheading. So you might want to put wedding dresses in your subtitle, and that will appear on the map. There are various other great tools that you can use with Google My Business. A good one being posts. So let's have a look at posts. And this is live. This is what's happening right now. And you can see there's a little notice there about the COVID restrictions, so that the customers have got a good idea what's going on. Yeah, you can look at a post recently. This is last month, and they had a special offer on wedding dresses, £100 off. Little description, and you can click. Notice you can click redeem online. By clicking that, it will take you to the website and the right page for you to book an appointment and redeem the offer. Yeah, that will appear on page 1 on Google. Another really good tool is you can put photographs on your My Business site, range from a cover photograph to your logo. Lots of nice photographs, lots of lovely views you can see there. And this enables Google to populate its images section on its website. Okay, so a well-described photograph on Google Images really is worth a fortune in terms of views. Now, there are a few basic rules you need to understand, okay, when it comes to photographs and the internet. Make sure that your photographs are named. If you take a photo with your iPhone, for instance, and you upload that to the internet, it will upload as a string of numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.jpg. Well, Google's a machine, it doesn't understand that. It needs to know what it's called, what it's about. So if it was a wedding dress and it was in ivory and it was £599, then calling it ivory wedding dress £599 or something, that will be registered by Google. If you put moments in time bridal outlet in that string, it'll also find its way to your website. Make sure you don't put too large an image, in other words, too many megabytes. Keep it nice and short, and that will enable Google to upload it quickly. If it takes too long to upload, more than 15 seconds, sadly, people will not bother hanging around. Can you spot the difference in these two photographs? The answer is no, you can't, because they're identical. What difference there is that one says image _9552, which means absolutely nothing to Google, and the other one has got a name, Blackpool, it's a startup, and it's a tip, and it was in 2019. So Google's got half a chance of finding what it's about. Another useful tip is reviews. You can put reviews and people can write nice things about you. This is a few weeks ago, and this particular person's said something nice about the outlet, and notice the owner has replied. People put great importance on reviews, and the beauty of Google My Business is that those reviews will appear on page 1 of Google when people search for a bridal shop in Blackpool. You can list products, so obviously it's a wedding shop. You can put the various products on there. You can look at insights, how many people are coming to your site. So in the last month, there's been just short of 3,000 people visited this site. I can find out what people asked for. So the number one query, surprise, surprise, we looked at it a few moments ago. People searched for wedding dresses 217 times in the last month. Yeah, really, really interesting. And then you can look at where customers viewed it on the business site of Google. So on search, 1,820, and on maps, just over 1,000 times. That's in the last month. Yeah? And you can see what people did as a result of those things. 74 people visited the website in the last 4 months. 1 asked for directions. 9 rang this site. All in the last month. Now remember, this is completely 100% free of charge, this facility. So there you have it. Google My Business. It's completely free. It allows you to appeal to people in your local neighbourhood who are looking for what you have to sell, what services you provide, what products you have. Marketing never stops. Make sure you update these sites every day. Keep them up to date, make them interesting, make them relevant. Yeah? Marketing never ever stops. It's your business and you need to make sure that customers continue to want to find you. So, this is Get Started in Business in Blackpool, www.blackpoolunlimited.com. If you want more information, please visit our website, get in touch with us. You can contact us, there's a contact sheet there, and I assure you we will get back to you and help you in any way we can. So stay safe, continue to come to Blackpool, we're still open for business, and I look forward to hearing from you. Take care.